Hi, good afternoon everyone. We'll wait for around 5 minutes so that maximum members can join. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, answer. Hi Sanjeev, good afternoon. Yeah, we can start in 1 minute. If anyone can join, they can join and continue. Hi Satish, hi Azinkya. Okay, we can start now, and anyway the recording will be available for the people who are going to join late, so they can watch the video. So first of all, thanks to all of you for joining. And like I mentioned earlier, that I come up with a list of questions. Actually, I have one set of questions for this session, which I prepared 2 days before. But one of our old students have attended one interview, and she gave some list of questions and asking for the answers. I felt like, okay, it's a new set of questions which were asked by some interview. No need to which company interview and all, because this is not something like when you write an exam, right? MSET, what kind of questions will come, and BITS Pilani, what kind of questions will come. That can vary, but here the person and the interviewer and the project requirement, their years of experience, and what kind of work you have mentioned in your resume, all these points will play the key role for getting questions. So that let's focus on the questions, and which company interview and all, it doesn't make much sense. Maybe the methodology and the project, based on that the questions can change. So let's focus on the questions, and I'm going to explain you with answer, and along with wherever it is required, I will show in SAP system, at least the configuration path or where we are going to do it. Okay, so I put the question and answers ready, so to save some time with typing, but wherever it is required, of course, we go for the typing also. So all of you, I think today we are targeting to get more subscribers also during this live. So if anyone is newly visit our channel, and you came for the first time, or you're watching our videos in recent days, then please subscribe our channel, and so that we can reach our 50,000 mark at least 1 month before. So subscribe our channel, and you can share this link to your friends so that they also can join, because this live will be there for next 1 hour, so that definitely they will get benefit. And I will try to see if any questions, but the main focus of this live is a set of questions are there, and I'm going to give you the question answer and also with explanation, because we are not trying for some competitive exam just to learn question and answer. Still they also need some kind of a background, but we need more background and the business requirement, what configuration we are doing, what kind of setting we are doing. So everything will play the key role, so that you can just make it like learn, understand, then you can do it. So whatever technology you are moving, and to functional side, learn business process, not just interview question and answer, and not just transaction codes or like that. Why we are doing the process, and why can't we do consignment procurement every place, and why can't we do subcontracting everywhere, and why can't you use only standard procurement, why are you having these kind of different kind of procurements. Okay, so that kind of business experience, business knowledge you need to develop. Okay, so then only you can understand, and you can talk confidently in the interview. If you just prepare question and answer, then that doesn't make you the better consultant. Okay, so that's what everyone has to focus. Interview questions and answers with explanation. So we made this kind of session around 2 months before. You can search and find that video also. Definitely that will be helpful. And yeah, let's go to our agenda today. So anyone new people join, we have not yet started, we are going to start now, and you can watch the video again, because I will keep it in public only. You can watch it, and once you come to this live, please share the link immediately, so that anyone can get benefit, because we can watch videos, but live interaction rarely can happen. Even I'm planning at least once in a month or once in 2 months in the coming days, but let's see, based on the availability and the concept, mainly your cooperation. Like the more views or more reaching to the people, then we will get a lot of inspiration and motivation that my efforts are being helpful to maximum people. Okay, so the motivation completely in your hands, and keep sharing. So let's start our interview question and answers. So actually these interview question and answers I got on 30th, just yesterday only. So I prepared the questions and answers. Let's go with, I think this could be fine. So the first question, POs with account assignment category K will hit with PRD account. Okay, the question is like whenever you create a purchase order with account assignment category K, cost center, will it hit PRD account? Okay, POs with account assignment category K, you can ask like, will the POs with account assignment category hit PRD account during GRRIR? Okay. So the answer is never, because what happens whenever you do this, PRD means price difference, the price difference from the material master price which you maintained in the standard price, okay, or moving average price. Any kind of a differences come, then the PRD will hit. But when you're taking this account assignment category K, as soon as you do the goods received with account assignment category K, system will consume the stock, so there is no stock update, so there is no chance of hitting the price difference account. So let me show you here. For example, your material So here what happened, material price is 100 INR, the standard price. Okay, stock is 20, PO is created with a different price and account assignment category is given as K. The PO quantity is 10, but once the GR is posted for 10 pieces, the stock is still 20. There is no changes to the stock because immediately it is getting consumed, so there will not be any impact. So you will not get any kind of a price difference. The value whatever you posted, that will be loaded on the consumption account and the GRIR, so that there will not be any PRD account. Okay, I hope it's clear. And next we'll go to the next question. If you set delivery complete indicator, DCI means delivery complete indicator, DCI, delivery complete indicator in PO, will further GRs be posted? Okay, so if you keep a delivery complete indicator, can you post further GRs? The answer is yes. See, actually when you keep the delivery complete indicator, system will still allow to do GR until the PO quantity is completed. Okay, so what happens, even when you're going for if you have a remaining quantity, then still you can post extra quantity if you have a tolerance limit, unlimited or 20%. Okay, so the answer is still you can post till the PO quantity or PO quantity with tolerance you can post. Okay, mainly the tolerance you can leave it for the just to avoid the confusion. So what we can say, the explanation, PO quantity is 100, GR quantity equal to 100, Okay, so if you take the case 1 and case 2, if you take the two cases, PO quantity 100 and GR quantity also GR posted, then delivery complete indicator automatically put it as X by the system. Now you are trying to do the GR, then system will not allow. But PO quantity is 100 but GR was 70, and the business has decided that they don't want to do the PO for any further process. Then you kept the delivery complete indicator equal to X. But if you try to go to Migo and try to do the GR, still system will allow to do the GR. Okay, so that is the standard behavior. Then you can ask the question that I don't want to allow any GR, then what to do? I always recommend that you go to the purchase order and keep the, if you go to ME22N and take any purchase order which is available in the system. Okay, take any one purchase order. So I always recommend, if you don't want to allow any goods receipt in the future, please keep it block. Okay, keep the block indicator so that system will not allow you to do any goods receipt in the future. You can ask like, why can't you keep a delete? Because delete will have a multiple kind of a controls, like GR, IR should be same. And also if you keep the deletion flag, if there is any archival process happen in the system, this PO will be archived. So if you keep the block indicator, whenever you want you can unblock again. And also if there is any archive process happen, this PO will not be considered, because to archive a purchase order, the prerequisite is you should keep the deletion flag. So I recommend this one if you want to stop the PO for any GR, IR in the future. So I'm going to provide a few details. Then what is the benefit of delivery complete indicator? You can see here the two things. Once you keep the delivery complete indicator, PO will be disappeared from the stock requirement list. I think most of you are aware about MD04. MD04, where you can see the stock requirement list. A material, how much stock is available, what are the purchase orders created, and what are the outbound deliveries or sales orders. All the information you can see in MD04. So in that MD04, the purchase order which has delivery complete indicator will be disappeared. It means you close the PO and you are not expecting any quantity from that PO, so that it will be removed from the stock requirement list. So during MRP run, if you have any shortage of stock, system will create a new purchase requisition, but it won't consider the purchase order which has delivery complete indicator. That's the main significance. Second significance, you know that in ME2N we have a parameter W101. So whenever you run the purchase order, open PO report, this PO will not be visible in the open PO because you put the delivery complete indicator. Let's do the testing. So we'll take another PO 8. Okay, so this purchase order, no GR, nothing. So I'm taking this PO number and going to another screen. Okay, so we got a new screen. Report is ME2N. ME2N, and here most of you are aware about the selection parameters. I always recommend you to use two selection parameters mostly popular. One is open goods receipt WE101 and open invoices. For example, if the requirement from the user is I want to get the list of purchase orders which have open goods receipt, okay, then you need to WE101. If they ask you that we want the list of purchase orders which have open invoice receipts, then you need to recommend this RECHNUNG. You may ask the question like what is the W103 and all. For example, a few companies use this 103 and 105, okay, or 107 and 109. So they receive the stock always to the GR block stock, and once the stock quality, everything they verify and other parameters, then they move the stock to main stock by using 105 or 109. If that kind of a company, they can run this 103, but as a generic 101 receipt, use 101, WE101, and I'm going to give this purchase order number and execute it. So let's give scope of list ALV. See, this PO is available as part of open PO. Now what I'm going to do, click on edit, go to delivery, put the delivery completed indicator. Okay, now save the PO. So delivery complete indicator is put, and you save the PO and run the same report. ALV, execute it. See here, no suitable PO documents found, so it is disappeared from the system. And 23N, this is the way. So how you can find it. So I hope you understand the importance of delivery complete indicator. But if you want to stop any goods receipt or invoice receipt in the future, I recommend to keep the block indicator, the same solution I have given in our recent projects. I hope these two questions. So this session is not just question answer, how we do mock interview, or even mock interview also. I tried to explain 1 or 2 lines, but we don't have this much scope to explain in detail what is the business requirement and why do you do and what exactly you have to do. But these sessions, what I planned in 2023, 2 months before, and thanks to everyone for your wonderful response for that. And as of now, 15,000 plus people have watched that video. So this session also question, and we are going to give the explanation also, so please don't miss it. I always mention that if you prepare for interview, if you are preparing for a job, okay, until the interview is scheduled, please prepare daily for practicing, for understanding the business process, but not just interview question and answer. If you are giving 3 hours per day, 2.5 hours must be practice or watching the concept videos or reading any kind of a concept or practicing. Only 30 minutes you can spend for interview question and answers. Before interview, 2 days or 3 days before, almost you can spend in 4 hours or 3 hours of your time, 2.5 hours of time, maximum time you can give for interview question and answers, for feeling more confident and to explain confidently. Okay, that should be your agenda. And most of you, I think you aware about interview tips by Ganesh Padala. Okay, so interview tips by Ganesh Padala. If you see this video, see interview tips by Ganesh Padala, I explained that this is one of the popular videos on our channel. I explained about how to prepare for interview, okay, and what kind of questions can come. There are different type of interviewers will proceed based on the resume, based on your projects, what you mentioned in the resume, or else what they need for the project, okay, what kind of project they are interviewing for. Okay, so they are interviewing for a support project or implementation project or the migration project. Based on that, the questions will come. And few interviewers will go with certain kind of set, like first they check your master data org structures, and they will go for procurement, inventory, and special procurement. If you are good in different areas, then they go for any developments. Then they can check for your recent projects, what kind of roles, challenges. So there are certain kind of if you prepare properly, and 40 to 50% of questions you can already have answers with you when you attend for the interview. So always don't copy, just blind copy and paste and prepare your resume. If you're really doing that, please read each line. If you're not confident, keep it in a red color and ask your mentor or trainer, whoever, what is the use of this one and what I cannot understand. Get backup to talk about each line what you mentioned the resume. If you're not clear, if you have not worked on that, or if you don't have knowledge, please remove it. Okay, going with 100 things and you have only 50-60 in your mind, then it will be a clear failure. Okay, keep it 70-60 and give your best for the 50. Okay, so 70 to 80% of performance you can give it. There are many useful videos are there, just you need patience. Okay, compared to keeping a comment, put the same sentence, and for everything you can add Ganesh Padala, so that if there is a video related to that topic, you will get it. Otherwise you can search for any other good YouTube channel which you are following. Okay, so we have a lot of content nowadays, which is not available 10 years back when we are juniors. Okay, so now only thing is you need to have how to get it, or how to prepare and how to search and spend your time, not just let me clear interview then I will practice. So please leave such kind of attitude if anyone has. Okay, so now let's go to the next question. If you did BCom, I think you try SAP Finance if you're comfortable with all those stuff, because for example, BCom means you have still scope for the accounting purpose. Okay, the competition is not much like MM or SD, so many people cannot just go for FSCO. So I suggest you to go for FSCO. Hi Veena, hi Jnanavika, thanks for joining. So there are a few videos on MRP on our channel, you can check it, and definitely I will plan further. Open PO, if you flag DCI or final invoice indicator, it will allow. Now DCI, just now explained about the delivery complete indicator. It can only remove from open PO report, and it will remove from your stock requirement list, but it will still allow you to do the goods receipt if there is a PO quantity open. Okay, final invoice is it won't stop you for Miro. Okay, final invoice is again for a kind of financial related things, but it won't stop you to create Miro. Still you can create Miro. Okay, I think you can see the few new members have joined while discussing. We have discussed 2 questions. This is not something like within 30 minutes we can cover 30 questions like that, and each question we are going to spend at least 5 minutes of time to explain the details and the business purpose. Why do you do? Okay, so why the business decide to close certain kind of POs? Okay, they already got, and the vendor is getting lot of delay, so that they decided let's stop it, we don't want any material in the future. Okay, we will go with a new vendor. Then they can decide to stop that PO. Okay, or else they have more changes in the PO pricing. Okay, and PO pricing and other legal things, so that they decided that let's stop the pending POs with the vendor, and they are going with a new contract for all the new materials. So there can be different business reasons. So technically how to do we have learned, and business wise I have given 2 examples now. Like that there will be multiple examples. You are a function consultant, you must understand the requirement and go with logic, not just like a question answer preparing. So thanks for joining, and you please share this link to your friends so that they can utilize the next 40 to 45 minutes of our live session. Okay, the next question. These are all faced by one of our old students or our SAP family members. Why I'm using SAP family, the family word, maybe I don't know how to take it, but why I'm using, because I cannot say student word, because I can give you, now I'm okay, I have some good experience and exposure of different projects in global and domestic, and also we crossed 10 plus years of consulting, so many people are juniors. Okay, but during 2016 I taught few people who are 5 years 8 years experienced than me. Okay, they were very good in SD, they are very good in FI, and even they are good in MM, but they don't have implementation experience. But I had 2 implementations within my first 2 years of experience, so I was teaching those things. So for those people I cannot say students, because they came for a few hours of guidance, or they came for learning certain key topics like pricing procedure or subcontracting or accounting determination, or else how to develop a custom reports or kind of enhancements, how do you give the logics. They learned only specific things for 3 hours or 4 hours, or else they have taken our videos and enhanced their skills. So the students word, sometimes I may use it, but most of the times I try to avoid it, because I cannot say student, because they are senior to me, they learned only few things from me, and we have multiple few people learned everything from us, like from the basics of and few people only certain guidance sessions, few people only real time, few people watch the videos. So I have a categories like 10 plus categories of people. Few are just took the guidance, not any technical things. So just I act as a mentor for many people. So I try to use the one word called maybe SAP circle or SAP family. I use the word compared to using students, because the students may be applicable for few people but not all the people. Okay, I hope you can get that meaning. And yeah, thanks again. I can see Kamal Kishore and any other people from our 100 and plus people who met me in last few months in different cities. Thanks to all of you for spending your time, weekends, or valuable time to come and meet me, because you spent only 2-3 hours or 4 hours of time. Few people in Delhi and Mumbai, I see that they travel 2 hours just to meet me and again go back to home for around 2 hours. So thanks for your 4 to 5 hours of time for me, because that is not just a meeting, or that is not just I visited and met the people. It is my lifetime memory, because I cannot imagine that I can plan again. I don't know, but even in last 6 years I never got the thought. I got immediately, I applied and I traveled 5 cities to meet people. It's a lifetime memory. I can say like a one-time memory in my life. Thanks to all the people who spent the time, and whoever missed, let's see if anything in the future, but it will be a good memory. If you want to see those memories, you can come to our channel and search as Ganesh Padala SAP family meet, like that, so that you will find our videos. Okay, and the next question: accounting entries in intercompany STO process during goods receipt. Okay, we mentioned in different videos that intercompany STO process will have the billing and those customer relation and all, but at high level for the procurement person, I see at the high level intercompany STO process will look like our normal standard procurement process. Other company is a vendor and the company is the customer. So we create the purchase order and we get the product, but only thing is we create as a customer and the company, and the process is within like overall our organization, but both are two different company codes. So we will also process the billing to do that respect to payments and all. Okay, so anyway, our question is what is the accounting entries? It's a purely stock account, VSX debit. Okay, stock account VSX debit, and WRX we cannot keep red color, they have not given orange. This MacBook, few things. Okay, let's use red only, no option. Maybe I will use the font as white. Why I'm giving the green and red only for to make you to understand positive and negative, that's it. Okay, so receiving plant stock get debit, and GRIR clearing account get credit, because you need to post the invoice receipt, so that the process will be similar like how we procure from another vendor. So next question: can we use two output types for same PO? One is printout, another one is you just send an email. Yes, not only two, you can have 3 output types also. One for printout, one for external send, means sending email, another one for EDI to send the data as XML or JSON structure to the vendor. So yes, you can use it, and you can determine based on the condition records. Okay, so only thing is I observed in one of our projects that one is if you are keeping all four, means immediate send, one is external send and all. Let me show the, maybe if you find something. Yeah, so only my suggestion is you have to test properly if you are keeping send immediately. Okay, so send immediately for every application, you have to ensure that everything is working fine or not, because if you are keeping two output types, external send and EDI, both at 4, then one of them would be failed. So that how I managed my situation during that project, I put one which is very important. For example, EDI is important, so I put it 4, send immediately. And for the PDF which we are sending to other system, I put it 3, and we run background job for SC93, background job for ME9F. We have ME9F where you can complete the output. For this program, we put a background job which will run for every 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So that all PDF, anything pending with the 3 indicator, system will just process those POs, so that I avoid that issue. So if you are using multiple output types, if you are keeping everything 4, please test properly. If one of them is getting failed, means how to manage it, keep it as 3 and activate the background job for 15 minutes or 30 minutes based on your business urgency. Even 5 minutes also if the PDF is required within short time, so you can manage the timing, but you have to activate the background job. So here I want to tell you one thing. Okay, so you're not seeing the indicators, right? You're not seeing the indicators, and when you come to the purchase order, you're not seeing the which is the your technical name, like NB, GNB. Okay, and then what you have to do, this is again the settings. Let us try to change the, we have options. I think we need to change the theme. Let me open the theme. This is a one problem I always face when I use MacBook. There are the settings are little different, not little, lot. Generally, when we use the normal GUI, here you will see an option called here you will see the option with red color button. So click on that button, and then you go for visual design. So in the visual design, you can select the keys, so that these keys will become entries. For MacBook, maybe somewhere option will be there. We need to find it. Okay, so anyway, so like that you can just activate that one. And even recently, if you open our channel also, I put it the videos on basic navigation settings. Okay, let me show that playlist. You can check the basic navigation. Yeah, in these videos, so in these videos I explained that options. Yeah, exactly. We are not showing in this one MacBook, but we are going to show in our video. You can see here video, and normally whenever you come to your SAP, there is a color button here, right? Okay, I'm going to switch on that audio. Okay, I hope you got the answer, and in MacBook somewhere the option where it is available, maybe we can check later, otherwise it's not that important. So my personal suggestion is, when you ever want to use more SAP, I think MacBook is not that comfortable. You try to little bit time to adopt it. Okay, so you can put that indicators, always you activate it so that you can see the all the details see here. Okay. So you can use these output types. So that's the next question. And before we go for a lengthy question, let's see any comments or anything from the people. Yeah, definitely I'll plan for the MRP session. Okay, PD is only the raw production requirements, and G1 mostly it would be customized, someone would have created it. Okay, and VB manual order point and VB. Okay, so based on that you can check it. I will plan for more MRP videos. Yeah, congratulations Subhankar for clearing interview with our mock interview. Yeah, that was the common statement I always listen from our followers and students or friends, whoever. If you watch that 6 hours of mock interview videos, and many questions are repeated in the interview. So the utility, like I told you, right, I put my efforts for more than 7 years. This September we are completing 8 years. So I'm keeping continuous efforts, and that's your job now, how to come to our channel and use the playlist to find the videos and learn, and if you like it, and share with the people. Okay, so we cannot make it like a lot of marketing people and all, because those are all, we cannot do it. Okay, so you are the marketing people for me. When we have daily 2000 to 2500 people are visiting our channel, in that 2500, at least 20 to 100 people, at least 100 people can decide to share our videos, then that will make a huge impact. Okay, if 2500 we don't want 2000 people share our videos, it may not happen also, but at least 200 people 300 people can start sharing, then that will give a good impact. Scheduling agreement, contract scheduling agreement is like PO. It can directly go to vendor for procurement. Contract is only a legal document which will be feeding the quantity or price and all those things. So Incoterms is the international commercial terms, how the insurance, if there is any damage happened, you can go for international commercial terms in Google. Okay, so Incoterms, Incoterms wiki. Okay, so you can go to Incoterms, and these are all common things. It's not SAP overall supply chain related terminologies. You can read everything, what is CPT, what is CIP, because it will decide that if there is a damage happened in the port, if there is a damage happened while yeah.
కావాలి ఖుషి బోల్ కొంటాం కిందకెళ్ళి తర్వాత
So if some damage happened in between carrier or while traveling, who has to bear the insurance, who has to bear the cost, all those terms are well designed by the international guidelines, so that you can read those things. Okay, let's go for our question. There are 2 plants under one company code. One is in India and another one in Sri Lanka. What are the concurrent address? So actually intra-company, the company code will be, when the country changes, company code will be different only. In my experience, I never see that one company code in one country and another company code in another country, because company code is illegal and your profit and loss balances will happen there, and your overall main currency will be there, right? The currency will be different. Sri Lanka will have their currency and India will have the currency, but I never come across the technically we can derive some accounting entries, but logically when you see it, if you are each country you will create a different company codes. Okay, so and if you are not creating a company code, the balance sheet, the calculations, everything will be challenging. So let's come to that kind of a statement, because in my experience I never see that same company code have two plants in two different countries. When the country is changing, definitely you'll get a new company code. If any, maybe few scenarios it may be available, okay, then we can derive some accounting entries. But when you get that kind of question in the interview, tell confidently that company code will have the main currency and the profit and loss, everything will be calculated at the company code level. I never see in my experience that one company code has two plants in the two different countries, where the legal, taxation and profit balance sheeting and everything will be different for the country to country. So mostly they go with a different company code. Okay, thanks to all the members who new members. I think we see some 8 new members have joined, and you don't have to worry that whatever questions are completed, it will be available in public, so that you can watch again. So but whoever available, the 32 active viewers, please share this link to your friends so that they can join and utilize remaining questions. Okay, let's go to the next question. Yeah, this is the lengthy question. Even I try to give more explanation. When will PRD account get hit? Okay, so the blind statement we can give that the PRD will trigger when the standard price is maintained in the material master record is different from the price in MIGO. MIGO means price in purchase order, because in MIGO you cannot change it, right? Price during GR or IR. IR I don't have to mention the purchase order in the bracket, because in IR you can change the price. So direct statement you can say that a material is standard price is $100 and PO is created with $120 and you posted, then 20 will go for price difference. It's a direct statement. The other chance, that is the important one. Actually we have one video I have not yet published. I will try to, if anyone in the live 32 members, you have a good editing skills and you can send them an email to me. I have some 15 to 20 videos need to watch, and we have to trim, we have to split a bit. If you are interested, maybe 1 or 2 people can send email. So one of those things is this price difference and price difference related moving average price, standard price. I made a video here. So definitely you can send an email so that I will share it. Okay, coming to this case, PRD directly it will come. So standard price I think I don't have to explain, because if the purchasing price is different from the material master standard price, that respective amount will go for price difference account. That's a direct statement. So let me give you that. Only live. Okay, standard price like I mentioned, it's a straight scenario. Material $100 and PO price means per unit price, maybe $120 per PC. PO quantity equal to 10 pieces. When you post a GR, what happened? Stock account BSX will not bother about PO price and all. It will only take the material standard price. So 1000 debit, 1000 debit, then GR IR clearing account WRX. How much? GR WRX clearing account, because based on the PO it will go with the based on the PO1, so that it will be 1200 credit and price difference account PRD, the remaining extra 200 debit. GRI clearing account will be 1200 credit. So this is what happens when we are doing the stock or inventory, whatever word you use it. So this is during the goods receipt. During invoice receipt, it will be debit, vendor account KBS 1200 credit. Straightforward. So whatever the remaining amount, it will directly load on the price difference account. So this is what happens when it is a standard price. Material is $100 price, but PO is created with extra. So now when will PRD will come for the moving average price related things? That is the little tricky one. So now what happened at a high level, what I can say, during GR, and it will directly, so normally you have posted with GR, you will not get any kind of price difference account during goods receipt. Okay, so but during invoice receipt you will get the entries. Just to avoid typing, I already prepared these things. Okay, so now what happened, let's take the case 1 and case 2. Okay, PO is created with 10 pieces and the per unit price is $20. Total PO amount is $200. The current moving average price of the material is $20. So now the GR is posted against PO. So now the stock is 10 pieces and MAP is $20. So during goods receipt, there is no price differences because PO is also created for the same price. And like I mentioned that if there is a PO created with a different price also, we will not have any impact. So let's take it this same example. Okay, same example, if you take it with moving average price, moving average price. If you take the same example with moving average price, material MAP is 100, PO price is 120. So now what happened, directly stock account 1200 debit, there will not be any price difference. So this is what happens with moving average price. Okay, so moving average price, whatever the extra amount, it will directly load it on the stock account only. That's why the MAP will be impacted and the MAP will become 120. So based on the MAP will be based on the total value by total quantity. So standard price always PRD will come, but there is a special case where MAP also can give you PRD. That is the example I'm going to explain you now. So PO quantity and same amount, PO amount is same and MAP is same. So after you have done the GR, there is no impact to MAP, it is completed. For the case 1, what happened, you have received 10 quantity, but you have consumed the total 10 pieces for goods issue for cost center or production order. You completely consume the stock. There is no stock in your warehouse. Warehouse stock is 0 for that material. Okay, whether previous stock, nothing, no stock is available. Your warehouse stock of that material is 0. Invoice is not yet posted. Only this case you have to remember that during goods received for MAP you will not get any kind of price difference because you are first posting the GR, but now you are posting the invoice receipt. The vendor has sent you the invoice receipt for $250, means $50 extra than the projected amount. The PO amount, more than that, $50 extra is sent. So now $250 they posted invoice receipt. System will check what is the stock of that material. When the system is checking the stock, it found 0. So vendor account 250 credit, it's very easy to find out because we are creating invoice receipt for 250. So we will pay 250. So vendor account 250 gets credit, straightforward. And GRIR clearing account 200 debit, because during goods receipt you got GRIR clearing account 200 credit. So opposite entry you got it. So remaining 50, generally what happens, system will post on the stock account. But to post on the stock, there is no stock, 0. In that case, it will go and post that 50 into price difference account. I hope it is clear. I will give you the case 2, then you will get more clarity. So case 2, same kind of a PO, GR is for 10 pieces and $200, everything is done. But you have consumed total 5 pieces for business purpose. 5 pieces is in your stock. Okay, MAP is still $20, but stock is 5 pieces. But you procured 10 pieces. You have done GR for 10 pieces. But before invoice receipt, you have consumed 5 pieces for your business purpose. Now the same case, $250, $50 extra amount you are getting posted. So while posting, what is happening? Vendor account 250 credit, straightforward. WRX 200 debit, that also straightforward. Now the question is coming here. You are posting $50 for that PO during invoice receipt for 10 quantity. 10 quantity, $50 extra. Now system is checking that what is the stock of this material. System has found 5 pieces, but you are posting for 10 pieces. So it will be like you are posting for 10 pieces, $50, but you have a stock of only 5 pieces, maybe $100. Here doesn't, the price is not. So you have a stock of price. You have a stock of 5 pieces, but IR you are posting for $250. In that 50 extra, $50 extra. So now system is trying to keep this $50 for 10 quantity, but it didn't find, only 5. So what it will do, 50 it will add here, $50 it will give for stock. Okay, and remaining 50 it will go for PRD, because it didn't have the stock to load complete 10 quantity. So if it has a 10 or more than 10, it will just directly go and 50, it will go for inventory, but it doesn't have, so it has only 5, it added 50. So now what will happen? 5 150. Okay, so 5 and it will go for $50 extra, so it will try to load on segregate that one off, so it will go for $25 here and $25 here. So total 50 it is supposed to load. If you have a stock, you don't have a stock, so that it had the, so now 5 and $125. So this is the current stock and value. So the MAP will become $25. So new MAP will become $25 PRD. So here I wanted to explain that when there is a $50 extra is posted for 10 quantity, this is quantity 10, these are amounts. So when you're posting $50 extra, system is trying to post that $50 on 10 quantity, but it didn't find, it found only 5, so it has loaded 25 and 25. $25 on PRD and $25 on stock. So when you post 25, quantity no change, because during invoice receipt quantity will not change, so the total has become 125 and MAP changed from 20 to $25. PRD will be $25. That's why in this example, price difference account 25 debit and stock account 25 debit. So you can watch the video again. So if you have sufficient stock, entire stock will go and sit in stock account. If you have a partial stock, system will do the based on the pro rata, like it will calculate how much stock is available. If you have 7, then system will send you 35 and remaining 15 it will post on PRD. Okay, meeting. Okay, so that's the thing. I think if you have any confusion, you can watch some 2-3 times. So at high level, what I can explain is, if you have a stock, system will load directly 50. So here I'll just try to explain you. For example, if you have a stock of, for example, if your stock is 10, then total 50 will be coming here. $200. If you stock of 10, then no more PRD. 10 and $250. $250. Still the MAP will be 25. Okay, so remaining all you can get, just calculate it. No need to, for example, if we have a case of 10 during invoice receipt, your stock is 7. Okay, let's take it even numbers so it is easy for calculation. For example, if you say stock is 7 or stock is 8, then $50 extra you posted, then system will take it $40. And only $10 for price difference, because 8 quantity stock is available, but you are posting extra for 10 quantity, $50. So system will each quantity 5, so you have a stock of 8, the stock account $40, and 8 and the MAP will be always 25. You can observe that one. MAP will be always 25. Price difference $10. Survey will sound. Okay, So I hope it is clear. You can watch that video again so that you will get better understanding how system calculate during the moving average price and the stock variances, and how can you handle it. Okay, so for that kind of thing you have to practice. So I have a good knowledge. People say like I have a good knowledge and I'm working but I'm not able to answer. So why can't you answer? See, few people, even I met in Pune and even in Hyderabad meets, so they were explaining that when the interview comes, we are getting panic or we are not remembering that. So it's not about the tension or panic, that will be some impact. But see, if you are talking about some IPL, or if you can talk about some other your any other favorite things or any web series, anything you can explain, and you will give suggestions to the directors, they would have done this scene like this. So you're talking very confidently, right? So how are you able to talk? Because you have a good command on that area. So if you are able to have practice, and if you have a good command on that area, definitely the result will be good. Okay, so any enhancement and all means, we have a course on Udemy, that change request. Okay, so change request courses and all those, definitely you can enroll. Okay, even I'm also planning one more change request course for Udemy. I will share it, so you can check that videos. PO screen layout, you need to check that one, ME21N transaction, and also which field selection key you are giving. Based on that you need to find it. Yeah, hi Gaurav, hi Aditi, thanks for joining. And yeah, this one, the whatever I explained for last 15 minutes, you have to watch 2-3 times, because it's not something like one time you can understand it, because it will need that basic kind of business understanding, and the logic also you need to take care. When this price is going to load it, what kind of stock is available. Okay, if you have a stock of more than 10 in this example, maybe that stock 10 not just for this PO, you have the stock from the old, maybe 100 quantity was available already in your warehouse, then you will not have a price difference account, because you have a stock of more than 10. System will not check that the stock of 10 from that PO only, because there is no identity to find that whatever stock is available belongs to your PO. Okay, system will check only whether the stock of that material is available more than 10 quantity or not. The 10 from this PO or 10 from another PO and all, it doesn't matter. Okay, now let's go for the next question. To make a material as inventory material, what is the prerequisites required at material type level? So quantity flag, okay, quantity flag needs to be activated if you want to use the material as inventory. If you want to use both valuated also, then you have to activate value, but to maintain inventory, value is not mandatory. Your quantity flag must be updated. So where to do the configuration? SPRO, Logistics General. Let me show. Anyway, we have SAP screen, so go to SPRO. It is expired. ఏంట్రా డబ్బులు కావాలా? అక్కడ ఉన్న చూడు $5. Go to SPRO, reference IMG. This is S4HANA system. So the SPRO, everything will be same. That's why when the people are requesting that some make S4HANA videos and all, I'm seeing little differences only, because even I saw the recent project and all, I need to extract which content is different from ECC and which can give you significant difference. Okay, so definitely I'll make that kind of videos, because when I see the normal at the high level process and all, I don't see much difference. So all these steps are same. So here you have to go to logistics general. Then material master. Here go to basic settings, then material types, where you are going to define the material types. In the same place you have the configuration to keep whether that respective material type you wanted to manage as quantity or only value, or both quantity and value. Those things you can definitely manage here. So here define attributes for the different attributes of material types. You can directly come with the OMS2 transaction also, or else you can come this configuration. For example, whatever you are going to create, so select your material type and go to quantity or value updating for your valuation area, because you can control that one material can be evaluated quantity at one plant, and another plant you don't want to maintain the quantity. That also still can be manageable. So here for your valuation area and for your material type, you can activate quantity and value update. If you don't want value, you can remove the value. If you don't want quantity, you can remove the quantity. For our question, the answer is you have to activate quantity flag in this configuration, so that that material will be treated as inventory material. So what are the movement types that will get triggered during subcontracting? Okay, the movement types wise we can see mainly here for finished product, whatever the product we are receiving, that is 101, and the components which we are getting consumed, that will be 543, and if we are taking any kind of byproduct, then 545. But mostly these two you need to in a straight regular process, these two movement types, 101 for finished product, components consumption 543. So coming to accounting entries, here we have given, but I always suggest you to go for the accounting entries on our channel, our blog. I hope a few of you might aware about our ganeshsapscm.com. Before YouTube channel, this was started in July 2015, because I prepared some 15 to 20 documents to start this blog. I never imagined that I can make these many videos at that point of time. So I felt preparing documents is more comfortable. So later I got habitual with making videos, and then the YouTube channel. But yes, compared to documents, the videos will reach more people, because I see that how the blog has reached people and the YouTube. So here always the top posts you can find this subcontracting process, top 1 or top 2 it will be there generally. So here I provided the complete accounting entries with the process steps. You can come and check these accounting entries. So even I explained that how the accounting entries, for example, easily how to remember it. So you always can segregate into 3 parts. Okay, total stock, the finished goods material will have one debit and credit, and the charges which you are paying to the vendor, one debit and credit, and the components will be consumed, right? So the stock will be credit and respect to opposite entry will be debit. That opposite entry will be GBB and vendor we are paying only charges, so GRIR clearing account will come to picture, 40 credit. So the subcontracting charges FRL will be debit. We are receiving the final product, right? So the BSX 140 debit, but the changes in subcontracting opposite entry BSV will be credit. So 3 segregation: finished product, service charges, components. 3 will have 3 entries. How the debit and credit, if you read and if you understand clearly, then definitely you can understand. If you get that one credit entry easily, if for example here what things can come easily: final product 140 debit BSX, we are paying, so GRI clearing account will come credit, and components are getting consumed, so stock account 100 credit. So these entries only you need to little practice. Remaining things all you can get it easily. So invoice receipt is simple, we pay that $40 only, so the GRI clearing account 40 debit and vendor account 40 credit. The payment will be, we are going to pay to the vendor account 40, company bank account will be 40 credit. So you can check this video, so you can definitely check it. This is the blog 2015 July, so we started. You can see here, this is one of the first document, 2015 July 2nd. I think many of you might be studying, or we don't know, even you don't know that SAP, you can become SAP consultant at that point of time. So these are the old documents and all. Even we used to have this one. I never must talk about this one. Even people can click on this Amazon and they can buy, we can get some referral, but people are not much using, so I'm not discussing much on this. Yeah, you can check this blog and check this accounting entries for subcontracting, so with more details you can find it. Okay, so the next question: can you post GR more quantity than inbound delivery quantity? The answer is no. Whether you are using WM or IM, system will not allow you to post GR more than inbound delivery quantity. If you want to post more, you have to increase the inbound delivery quantity before posting, so then you can post it, so system will allow. Okay, before going for our last question for today, any kind of questions? So based on your response, how many people are joining for the live and all, definitely I will plan one more these kind of sessions per month or something. The questions and all I can plan. Today I'm getting more MRP related things, so definitely I will try to include few MRP things. Sure, Vamshi Krishna, I will wait for your video. So if any of you among 30 people, active people are there in live now, if you have got job or our videos helped for your career or to get the job, if you are confident and if you are comfortable, make 1 minute video and send to me. I will post on our YouTube. It can be a lifetime memory for me and for you, just to see and revise after 5 years. When you watch that video, that memories are always special. If you are little shy and not that comfortable to make a video, feel free to write a good comment on YouTube, or you can write recommendation on LinkedIn. Okay. Yeah, thanks Sharifuddin Ahmad. Yes, even most of our companies also, we are going for stockroom management, S4HANA stockroom management, which is equal to WM. They're not going for EWM. So it's not mandatory that I always give an example. I don't know how much suitable for that. Now iPhone 15 is coming in few months. So the people who are using iPhone 9, 10, 11, there is not mandatory that they have to go for 15. Okay. So very few, the few people who have that requirement or fame or financial everything, they can go. Even that is only for the craze of the people. But normally when you come to a company, they will think that if I go for EWM, how many thousands of dollars I need to spend and what benefit I'm going to get, what is not available in my WM current solution, what is going to be available, whether is it really worth for me or not. Okay, they will think all those points and then they take a decision. whether they wanted to have that kind of a things or not. Okay, so you always understand that what kind of requirements and all those things. Thanks Anil Kumar, and thanks all for your feedback. And see, this video is very good, and we covered multiple questions with explanation, and especially that moving average price, the price difference one. You have to watch 3-4 times to understand. It's not that easy to catch immediately. After having a lot of explanation, and I'm able to explain you with that kind of how the stock and all, but you need practice and watch few times, then only you can understand that. Okay, so I believe that whoever joined for this live, everybody will share this link with your LinkedIn or any other community, so to help your friends. This video will be available in public only. So definitely I plan based on your feedback and based on the response, mainly the response. See, for example, how can you treat the success of any video? So every video, most of the videos, we believe this concept is good and it will be liked by the people, but few videos will go to people and few videos will not go that much. It's like our movies. So everybody will put their efforts and they put it, and some videos we know that one, this concept is not that good in the market, but so based on the results only, okay, if people are responding more about these kind of sessions, I will plan these sessions. Okay, based on the response and last 3-4 months, what kind of videos are going well with the people, so those videos only I try to repeat it. Yeah, so regarding job openings, I have been people are requesting to post the job openings, because I'm a consultant, I don't have much information, but yes, because of 50,000 plus followers on LinkedIn, generally I come across certain kind of openings, and I think last week onwards I started YouTube shorts, okay, with openings, but you don't ask too many questions about that openings and all, because I will not have much information on that. Okay, if you see here, come to playlists. Yeah, jobs for freshers and SAP job information India and abroad. I started 2 playlists, and those are mostly like a shorts only, and even I'm going to mention that in the videos I'm going to mention that each videos June 2023, July 2023, like that, so that it can be understood that one, this is the old post and new post, okay, by the people. Okay, so you can come and check that one, and I share that any openings for whatever I know and whatever I know about the consultancy, or whatever I know about the opening, definitely I plan. Okay, so you don't have to ask too many questions about they are not responding my emails, or the resume they are not responding, they are not shortlisted, no interview call, those kind of questions if you ask also, I cannot give answer, because I don't have much. Only we have followers and many people are searching for the job, so I hope that this information can be helpful. With that intention I'm sharing with all of you. Okay, so please understand that one, and that's why I always keep try to keep this word source LinkedIn, because the source is not from me. The technical, for example, in this live, if someone put a question that the answer is not clear, or they have additional question, I try to answer it, because I'm technical, like I'm a SAP consultant, I'm sharing my knowledge. And if you have any questions related to that, I may not be able to respond to all the comments. Yeah, I think one of the persons have put the comment today, I disappointed because you're not giving reply to the comment and all. So please manage our expectation management is very important. Okay, and I'm also working like you, and full-time employee, but I have a lot of passion on this, so I'm allocating some certain time on Saturday, today weekend, so spending this 1.5 to 2 hours of time. Nobody is forcing me to do this one, right? I have a passion, I'm doing that. So based on my passion, I allocate 30 minutes or 40 minutes or 1 hour, okay, whatever time is available. Okay, those things I'm going to share knowledge. So the comments, I try to reply few comments, and few comments I read, I note down in my notebook, and I plan to make a video. Okay, few comments I reply, and so those things are part of how I segregate it. So if I are not getting much reply, please excuse me, and I can say sorry for that, because I cannot reply for every comment or every question, but I read few questions, because your comments also give me an idea to make the new content. You have to remember that. So you can put your question whether I reply or not, but one day you can see as a video, or some other document, a short or full video. Okay? Please understand, that is the expectation management. That's why I mentioned that one. So you cannot say that I commented, so I reply. Even I see few emails, I get it, they write some 10 paragraphs, what they studied, what they, this much big emails. Even those emails I try to mostly I ignore it. If you have some information, try to give in 3-4 lines so that I can read it. So whenever you send an email, please try to have a short email. If you write 10 paragraphs, it's difficult for it to, because we just see it, we see 10 emails or 5 emails once in a while. I check it. So please, if you are getting slow response in the emails or comments, please, sorry, but because passion I'm enjoying, but let me enjoy it. So whether it disappoint and all, don't use that kind of words, because it's not something like I have to reply. There is no rule, right? But still I'm getting some time and try to make it. And yeah, I watch your comments, and I extract the content from the comments. Okay, so yeah, and see, one life, and try to help as many as we can. But we cannot help everyone, but we can help anyone, or we can help maximum people. We cannot help everyone. That's it's impossible also. Okay, we cannot reply to every comment and all. So thanks to all the people who are understanding that. And yeah, you can follow these shorts, and where we are providing the openings, and whenever I see and whenever I get interest, I just share it. But our main, that's why I created only 2 playlists. One is for freshers who needs our support, another one is for foreign jobs, or sometimes experienced jobs. Okay, so yeah, before we go for a final question, how to default the vendor confirmation control key based on the storage location. So before coming to this interview question, the requirement is like, we always vendor confirmation control key, we default from the vendor master or info record. You can default it, but the business is saying that we have stock locations, and maybe they have some other locations. For those locations, they don't want inbound delivery, but whenever they receive to the main location, we want inbound delivery as a mandatory. So maybe the main location they are using warehouse management, and other locations they are not using warehouse management, or any other reason. So SAP has given a configuration setup to manage such kind of requirement. Let me show you that. So ME23N. So before going to the configuration, I want to show you this. What is this confirmation key? This is the in PO confirmation control, inbound delivery. These things can be defaulted. How can you default? Go to the supplier, org data 2020. So we can take any other purchasing. Suppliers by purchasing 2020. Account code 2000 not defined in table 2000. We can check any other vendor. LFM1. Okay, maybe 1000 purchasing organization. We can see. Okay, 1010 purchasing organization. Slash and MK 03 1010. So we need to go for a BP transaction and 14. Double click on the vendor. So here we have organization, the data, everything. No need to create any data. Cancel. Go to extras. Normally whatever the data you have, the business partner related things, you can normally check it. If you go to the purchasing data, so like we are familiar with normal ECC transactions, so this one we can, in the purchasing data we have same like how our vendor master is available, in the similar way here you will have the fields. Here you can see, right, confirmation control. So in the business partner, like our vendor master purchasing view, or in the business partner in purchasing view, confirmation control you can maintain, so that can come to purchase order automatically. That is one source. Another source we have is info record. So in info record we can go for ME1M. So in ME1M maybe we can just execute it. So if you go to any info record number, double click on the info record. So if you go to general data, this is purchasing data, currently we are purchasing organization data, here confirmation control. So confirmation control to PO, generally it will come from the info record. If there is no info record, it will come from the vendor master. So other than info record and other than vendor master, SAP has given a separate configuration where you can default without info record and without vendor master. SPRO, then logistics, execution, then shipping, deliveries. Here there is a configuration called define order confirmation for inbound deliveries. Go to this configuration. Here you can maintain for which category you want. You want for purchase orders, order type, which order type you wanted to have it, maybe take it NB, which plant you have 1010 plant, and location maybe 101A, confirmation control key 0004, inbound delivery. So with this combination, whether vendor master is available or not, whenever you create a purchase order, system will create it. I hope all of you know that how to create transport request and all. So there are multiple videos about transport request in our channel. You can check it, transport request, how to split the TR, how to release the TR, how to create the TR. So here we are going to create maybe Ganesh. Generally the nomenclature will be decided by your project, whether if it is a support project, you will give the ticket number. So ticket number, and then Ganesh, if you are doing Ganesh Padala GP, and then you are doing the confirmation control configuration, like that you will give it. If it is a project, then they will give some project ID. So then the GP means Ganesh Padala, who is doing the configuration, and the description. Save it. So this is this configuration you need to explain without vendor master. The question can ask you like this: when I create the purchase order, a confirmation control key is coming automatically. You have not maintained in vendor master, you have not maintained in info record, but how can it come? You have to explain this configuration. Okay, so yeah, scenario based. I think today we covered at least 5-6 scenarios, and if you watch that question and explanation, so the moving average price related and price difference related, just now I explained about everything are scenario based only. Okay, so you need to extract. This session is not for just interview question and answer. I try to provide that scenario and where do you use it and how do you use it. And definitely next session we'll plan for few more questions. I need a huge response for these videos, then definitely we can get inspiration to make it more videos. Thanks to all the people for joining, and this video will be available in public, and share this video with all of your friends to see a great response. And curious mind, I will check your email. I think you just forward again so that I can check immediately. And yeah, thanks to all of you for your support by sharing our videos, and check our channel for interview videos or videos, WM videos, and latest job related information. There are multiple playlists are there. You need to have a patience to check it, and if you like the video, hit whether you like button or not, but please click on share button, and if you came to our channel for the first time, click on subscribe button. So we have to reach 50,000 very soon, so with your support we can reach little early. Thanks again for your time, and yeah, with your cooperation and motivation, we will plan few more sessions. Even I have a request for WM, although not much WM request, but we have few WM videos. I think few WM people are requesting. Definitely I will plan one session for WM and more sessions for MM, whether it is ECC or S4 HANA MM, whatever. Thanks again. See you again. Thanks for your support. Bye bye.